All right, welcome everybody to Back to the Topic. My name is Terrence. This is my little brother Jay. I don't know what episode this is. I think this is just 4. So episode 4. We're just gonna play 2K. We got some questions.
Finna beat his ass.
We're just gonna see how it goes.
All black 2-3, LeBron with the heat. I was just in Miami in the Rolls Royce geek. Little time, got an F in the back seat. Red flat, bitch, you better make peace. I'm in deep bitch with my killer.
I was about to say, I'm gonna have to like loop back to it if you lose. These the best ones. Whew. Well, I know the first question I got, since we all coming back from the holidays, and I know it's different having holidays by yourself, whereas if you have holidays with your siblings, y'all might have moments, and some moments just be different for one person than it is for the other growing up. So I wanted to start. My first question for you is, what's your favorite holiday moment that you had like growing up?
I don't really know, cause I can't really say I had like a specific this time during Christmas. I have memorable moments. I remember a lot of stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, was that Thanksgiving? When we went to people's house, when we went to granddad's house, and we had to bring the stuff from the store.
Oh, when
was that Thanksgiving?
I think, yeah, when you brought
Was
the
that
wine.
Yeah. My high ass decided that I don't even know what was going through my head. It was just like,
why you did
I don't even know. No, because the thing, what I was told was,
get all the bags out the car.
Get all the bags out the car.
But
bring the wine
but
in the
you
house.
know that
They told me to bring the liquor in the house.
No,
so
say get the bags.
I'm bringing the liquor in the house into the pastor's house.
Get the bags. Get the bags.
But it's the thing though, because I didn't even know. I thought that y'all was telling me, oh, bring it, you know what I'm saying, bring all the stuff inside. But I ain't gonna count. The only time I did mess up was I walked up to him with the liquor,
but
I didn't know that it was in the bag. It was just bags, so I was just like, where I put this, and he was like, why you giving me this? And I'm just like, I don't know.
That led to a lecture for a good 20 minutes. Had to go to everybody.
And it was crazy because
everybody say that Jesus made wine, but let's be clear. That's probably the only time I heard him say let's be clear.
Yeah. But I should have known that was gonna happen because I was already paranoid. Because I'm like, okay, I gotta act normal. Just smoke.
I think that was probably like
that's really what it was. That was
maybe like the only time where we actually finally linked up before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Yeah. I know I was paranoid too. And I feel like as soon as I walked in, Trey looked at me like, yeah.
But it was a lot of time. I can't really, like I said, I can't give you no specific time. Oh, this was because I had a lot of times when I remember not getting nothing.
Come here.
Not getting nothing for Christmas, expecting stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing like what was really gonna happen.
Yeah.
That was the craziest thing. Like when they used to tell us like,
yeah,
we're not doing nothing for your birthday. You could really be like, man, whatever, bro. They used to really think like, no, they was not playing.
They was not playing.
When they told me I wasn't getting nothing for Christmas, I really didn't get nothing. I got that ugly champion jacket. I got that ugly champion.
But mine was also the type to be like, we don't have a lot this year.
Yeah, she always do that. Yeah, she try to hit us with that. So we be like, okay.
So just don't expect a lot. And then I remember they did that one year, and we got the PlayStation and the Xbox. In 1 year, like that was the best one.
Yeah, that was the best one.
That's what I was gonna say was my favorite, like, cause she was really putting on, like, you know, it's been
we
tough this year.
We never really had no bad. The game's pretty slow. I'm tripping.
The speed.
But no,
oh, that's my fault. That's my fault.
But for the most part, I mean, every year we practically got it. I mean, I didn't really ask him. I literally asked for these same things every year, all the way until I was like 13. I want the newest games. I want the newest movies. I don't want that. That's literally all I got.
It was simple.
And I ain't gonna cap. I remember the one year they tried to get extra throwing some tails. I was like, nigga, I don't want these tails.
Wait, you got tails?
Yeah, I got some tails in like 2nd, 3rd grade. I was like, bro, I don't want these.
I've never.
Because I remember I had a funny looking face, and then I think it was you. You was like, bro, be grateful, bro. I was like,
did I say it loud?
I don't know. Bro, I was just like, bro, you can see these big ass boots, nigga. I'm not wearing these boots. Bro, like, what? I don't know. But now that I think about it, I was kind of like a rebellious child for no reason. Just little stuff like I didn't want to wear thermals when it was cold.
Oh no, I didn't want to wear them either.
And they was trying to look out.
No,
and we like, bro, that's your ugly.
Right. Well, I was really like, I'm trying to make sure you good. You got to stand at the bus stop for like 20 minutes.
They like, what's that under your shirt?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
I be mad.
You can't even explain a thermal. What is a thermal?
That joint itchy,
and it just be itchy. And oh my gosh, that joint used to itch so bad.
Like, especially the pants ones.
I used to be like fuck that. I used to do stupid shit like get to the bus stop and roll it up and put it under my sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm cold, but I'm like, bro, I look cool. I don't even care. I look cool.
I think the one thing that I will like looking back I was ungrateful about is when my mom got that real diamond earring and I didn't care because everybody had to
got a real diamond earring. I didn't get nothing real. I didn't get no real jewelry.
This was back when everybody had the real big joints and everything like that.
Oh, you talking about those was real?
No, my mom got the little one.
Oh, she
got a really, really little one, but you know, I wanted the big one. I wanted the one that Bow Wow and Nelly them had on. So I was looking at mom like, why did you spend? And she was talking about like how much she spent. I was like, why'd you spend that? It's little. Like, why would you do that?
It'd be crazy as a kid. It's like, why did you do that?
Why would you do that? And then they talking to you about it, and you just like, that was a mistake. And you mad at me because you made a mistake. You got a bad deal.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to do that.
So I just remember being like, dang, and getting roasted at the table because my earring little.
And now you can move, bro. Earring little.
So I was just like, all right. But I know my mom meant well because she was like, you can wear it in the shower. She thought she was helping. She was really trying.
Are you serious?
And then she even gave me something.
Nobody gonna see me in here. Like,
she even gave me something to say. She's like, and if they laugh, you can tell that at least mine real. Mom, it don't work.
That's not.
That didn't work. It didn't work.
It didn't work. Gonna be like,
like don't care.
Like,
that was bad. That was a bad lunch. I'm about to say.
I don't think we've ever had no time where like, we had no bad. As far as holidays, we had no bad.
Nah, I can't remember really no bad ones like that. Like, even when I got clothes, the clothes was cool. Like I knew I needed them. A couple like sweaters and socks and stuff.
Only thing I can say, did you used to have birthdays? I don't even know, like after a certain time, like I didn't.
Yeah, but I did have that one birthday where I really woke up and I don't know what was going on. I was bad or something for that one year and I really woke up to nothing. And I really thought
I really woke up to
nothing. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I just didn't think that mommy really had it in her, but
yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I was like, Daddy really talked you into this. You really let Daddy talk you into this. Daddy was smiling. He woke up.
Daddy in that messed up part because Daddy be in there. That's when he be vibing the most. Like, nigga, you in trouble, nigga? He chilling.
Right.
Nigga coming.
Right. I'm like, so we really not doing? No, we ain't doing nothing, nigga. This what we doing.
Nigga, what we doing?
Happy birthday.
Chill.
Happy birthday. Like, why you so nice? He love punishment. Love punishment. But I probably got my bed flipped more than you did. Like, I done had my bed flipped.
Nah, I don't think you got your bed flipped.
No, I'm talking about, like, I'll have my bed flipped just for being, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I would take a long shower, come out the shower, and my bed flipped.
I'm laughing, bro, because it's been so many times to come home from school.
Wait, hold on. How you get your bed when you been at school all day?
Like, I've been in school.
Nigga, you don't even know what that is.
I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. I'm like, bro, somebody did fucking with my type shit.
Okay, yeah, you would. Yeah.
I used to be mad. Like I used to hate coming home. This would be the most random shit going on. I'm like, bro, why is the juice hidden? Like, why is it wrapped up in a grocery bag and stuffed in the bag? It would be all type of random stuff. Just straight shit. Oh man.
Did Daddy ever whoop you? I only got a whooping one time.
He only whooped me one time. I don't even remember why the fuck he whooped me.
I only got a whooping one time.
I don't even remember.
It wasn't even a whooping for real.
Nah, the same thing. I don't even know what he whooped me for. I honestly don't remember. I remember him waking me up in the morning and he was like, come on, I gotta go to work. So let's go ahead and go.
Spread the flow.
It was weird. Like, that was the weirdest whooping ever. It was like 2 hits and then he was like, alright, bro, I gotta go.
He didn't really want to do that.
I think
this is good. I don't know how this goes. How long she usually whoop you?
I'm gonna get fired if I don't go to work.
So I ain't about to risk
I'm not ready to play with you. Like, I really don't care. I don't even know what you did. Yo, mama told me to do this.
She didn't give him enough notes. She was just like whooping. Well, what do I do?
That's one thing I was. I don't care. I had more notes. I had so many notes in my agenda.
Oh yeah, they used to write notes in the agenda. Sometimes you couldn't even make it to the report card.
I used to try to hurry up and explain it before mom.
Oh yeah, because I remember I used to be like, "Let me see your agenda." I forgot about that.
I used to be like, "Hold on, look first.
Before you look at it,
this is what happened." All right,
she flipped to the date.
Yeah, she flipped to the date.
She flipped straight to it in one.
It be bad because it's hard to explain it when she look on the page and she look and she see
all
like,
they say is
it's
more detail. They just be disruptive in class,
and it be the same shit every day, and it be the whole
a disturbance.
You gotta know.
Like I'm causing a
disturbance. I used to have multiple classes.
People calling me a distraction. You a distraction?
That used to be the worst.
Like a
you
distraction.
Like, who are you distracting? Who kids are you distracting? And I'm just like, you don't even mess with nobody else.
You need to be focused on
I
your work.
don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't even know how I distracted. She did hate that word distraction. She hated distraction.
Oh my gosh, you causing distraction, my nigga? You got time to distract folks?
That's what you doing.
That's what you doing? I'm dropping you off. You distracting niggas? You like, I don't even know what I did. Word.
Oh yeah.
But I used to get in trouble with stupid stuff sometimes. Cause you know I had them anger problems, so it used to be sometimes I used to just go off. I used to get mad. I used to have them days when I used to be like, the only reason I stopped, cause she was like, keep on, they gonna put you in the class. And I was like,
I think I know what you're saying.
I think I understand what you're saying. I did not know.
Come here.
It's not there.
Okay. Who's my?
Why am I losing?
Okay.
Foul. Shooting foul. What?
No. I thought it was gonna be blocking.
Cause I know I went up. I just know I went up.
Woo. Okay. Next question is your favorite. What is it like? Your favorite moment? I guess. No, not your favorite moment. Which one I want to do? Let's do like the craziest thing that mommy has said. What's the craziest thing that mommy has ever said to you? The funniest, the silliest,
I mean, I don't know, because they done said a lot of crazy shit.
Well, what's just something that stands out? I don't have to be like the top thing, but something that you just really was like, wow.
I don't know. Because a lot of stuff they just say just don't make sense. Like when they told me, like they was adamant on sending me to military school because I had...
Well, I'm talking about just mommy specifically.
Like, that's great.
Because I know mommy's different when it comes to just like how she handles
mommy's
stuff.
She's just over-exaggerates.
Yeah.
Like she over-exaggerates about everything, and it's really annoying. It's not that serious, but she's so sensitive, so it's just like everything is just like, I just knew it, like, I didn't know where y'all was, and nobody answered the phone, so I was asleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, she just be real parent. She's just super parent, and everything that's going on.
See, I don't think you got conversations about like getting folks pregnant like I do. I got those.
I used to get like conversations about like
see, I would I would like literally go from like it would literally go from like you looking at my agenda because I'm causing a distraction to somehow I'm ending up in jail with somebody pregnant. And I don't know how we got there.
That used to happen all the time.
I don't know
how we always ended up pregnant.
Why do I always have somebody pregnant, but I'm in jail?
We not coming to get y'all, Lee.
Yeah. Don't call me.
I'm like, damn, like.
Don't call me.
Who do I call?
Right, then who? If not you.
So I just gotta stay?
I just gotta be in jail?
For nothing? Like,
he is fast. But yeah, that's for me is the craziest thing for mom. It's just, I don't know how that always was a thing. That was just her biggest fear, I guess.
Yeah, her biggest fear. And I understand, but it's just like, Mom, we don't be doing that. Yeah. Like, we don't do it.
But I talked to her today, and it made me understand more how she was just, like, she's been through that before, so she just really did not want that whole baby mama situation on us. She was just like, I know what that's like. I shot it. She just was like, that's probably my biggest prayer for y'all is that y'all don't have to deal with nothing like that because, you know, she just didn't want that. So I understand it more now, but back then, you know, when you a kid and you're not even doing nothing, you like, what? How is that? How do we get here? I'm like, you having this conversation too soon.
But I was laughing in the hallway. Mommy's never really said. I've caught mommy saying some off the wall shit, but it wasn't towards me. I don't call her saying something crazy. Like I don't think mom, even when I used to get in trouble, like I don't think she ever really said anything to me that was like super duper crazy. Good. She's done like she's react like I would say it was literally one time when she like went ballistic on me. You know what I'm saying? I can't really talk about it because she probably still feels some kind of way about it. But I don't care. You know I don't care. Yeah. It's funny to me. Like I done told you. I don't know if I probably did. When I was at work, I was at Goodwood, and I had got like 3, 4, 5. You know how you look at your phone, you got like 6 messages. And this phone calls, all from the same 2 people. You know? I didn't know what it was, but I had an idea. Next thing I knew, it went from. No way. Oh wow.
This not that time. Oh no, that was in the sandwich shop when that time where you had got real upset. You had got that phone call and everything.
Yeah, that was something totally different. Even with that situation, like I don't know.
Because I know even she was calling me going ballistic. Like I think that sometimes if she don't do it, if she don't call you with it or if you don't get it, she come to me like, man, you won't believe.
Yeah, even after that situation happened, like it took me a while for me to really like get back on like the same page with them in a sense, because I felt like they didn't understand me like, at all. Like that it wasn't even really like that whole day overall. Like it didn't really. Of course, my friend passed like randomly sudden, like this was something like super sudden, like yeah, heart attack. Like that's not it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So that happened, and then you know what I'm saying, like everything was just. Him at once, and like, you know, so we had just had some, like, I had just had 2 deaths, like, right before that. So it was just a lot. And then the first thing that mommy said to me was like, oh, I think we need to get you into, like a psychiatrist or psychologist, because it seems like your anger problems are resurfacing. And, like, I just blacked out. Like, I didn't even know what to say to her, because, like, it was so much anger in me that I couldn't say anything, because I didn't want my mom, like, I didn't want her to look at me no different, because she would have she would just look at me like, oh, he's just angry. But when she said that, it really did like hurt my feelings. It was just like, you don't understand the kind of pain that I'm going through right now. Like you're literally judging me based off of how I used to be, because of how the problems I used to have when I was angry. Like you didn't look at it like, oh, he's going through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I just don't understand, but I'm gonna try to understand. Like you went straight to the conclusion. I think your anger problems are resurfacing. Like I think you need to go talk to somebody.
Do you feel like ever since like that, ever since when you was younger and you had that episode, you feel like every time afterwards you had to like explain yourself if you ever got upset, basically, like because I don't know how much, because I'm pretty sure that was like private conversations that y'all had. So did they bring that up a lot to you? Because they never really mentioned it that much to me.
Mommy taught me. I mean, mommy was the only one that taught me about mine, as far as like controlling my emotions. Because mommy was more emotional than daddy. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was mommy, like, because at first when mommy was younger, she was more angry, but when she got older, she became more like sensitive in a sense to certain stuff. So, but it all ties in with emotion. So she was always just trying to help me with, like, she was like, and it's like me and you are the same when it comes to emotions in a sense. So it's like she was always trying to tell me, like, you can't always just react. Just because like you already, you know what I'm saying, like have that anger problem. So you can't just react because you don't even know like what you're gonna do when you get angry. You know what I'm saying? The last time I got mad at something, it was a while ago. I was in like middle school. You know what I'm saying? I got blacked out. Like anytime when I get mad, I black out like immediately. That's why I don't get mad. Like the last time I seriously got like anger to the point where I wanted to fight with her.
So you never considered like actually doing like any type of therapy or anything for it? Or?
Because I've always felt like it's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
But has it always been something you felt like you can control on your own?
Yeah. Because once I was young, when I was like, it stopped after a certain point when I just like I had to just stop caring about stuff. Like I had to stop being so emotional about everything.
Well, that still sounds like suppressing a little bit. If you like, you know what, I don't care about that.
No, it's
like
not even. It's
would.
not more so caring. It's more so of like detaching yourself from everything and just looking at everything from retrospect instead of being so why am I upset? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares why you're upset. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really cares why you're upset or how you feel. Because at the end of the day, everybody kind of goes through the same thing. Got to deal with their problems. But at the same time, I don't just suppress everything I'm feeling. I still talk to people if I feel like it's something detrimental and I have to talk about something like you know something I'm gonna talk about. But if I feel like it's something that I can handle, I can get over it, you know what I'm saying, or I can cope with, and, you know,
without affecting
then I do it that way. Because for the most part, like as long as I got music, like I'm gonna be okay. Like you know what I'm saying, like regardless of whatever, you know what I'm saying. If I ain't got nobody to talk to, if I have music, I would be okay. You know what I'm saying. But if I didn't, I probably lost my mind. But that's for a lot of people. Like,
is there anybody particularly that you listen to when you're angry, or is it just music period?
Well, it all depends. Like, say I get irritated. Like, say I'm with my partner. We'll just say for example, I'm with my partner, and we debating. It go left. You know what I'm saying? And niggas get to talking crazy. I get irritated. First nigga I'm gonna start playing is Cardi. Just because Cardi. Like, if I'm in an irritated situation, like I'm gonna just listen to Cardi because it's just gonna put me in a I don't give a fuck mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. I don't care. But if I'm more so angry, I'm not finna play that. I'm finna probably go listen to like 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, might be Big Crit. But as of lately, as of right now, I've been listening to Martin Gaye. Like I've been listening to a lot of Martin. Okay. I don't know why. I swear I have no idea why. That's just how it be with me. Like, sometimes I just let me listen to who this is. Like just a month ago, I was listening to Cameron for like a month straight, like every day. I was waking up listening to Cameron.
That happened to me.
It's just I just go through phases with a lot of so I just try to tap in with different. You know what I'm saying? It just I don't know. I just try to tap in with different stuff.
I think it was around your birthday last year. That whole month of October, I was listening to Marvin Gaye, but it was because I think it's Complex. They had said like that this is the #1 album, but I think it was because of everything that was going on in the world. So they was like, this kind of fits the mantra. But after a while, I was like, you know what? They right. That is a good album. But
I feel like the reason why I tapped in though, I probably just off instinct of watching the 85 South show. Even though they don't, you know what I'm saying? They always find a way, like, I promise, like, every episode they're going to mention Marvin Gaye because they have a picture. It's a photograph of him in the back, and they just like, look at how Marvin Gaye looking at. So it's like, it's probably because of that, just natural instinct, just like, I probably watch someone and like, I need to know.
That is like a great project. So you talking about just to be in a good mood, that is a great project for that. It's so conscious, it's so healthy. Like the music that he's talking about, that's the definition of feel good music. Like everything he's talking about
puts you in a good mood.
Yeah, everything that he's talking
about
is
helpful.
It
puts me at ease, like I swear. Like I'm not worried, I'm stressed, like I'm chilling, like I can't, my body can't, like I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's not seated. But yeah, but for the most part, like
oh shoot,
I've always known that my music taste is good. But I feel like that came from how we was raised. I don't know if you do. But if you think about it, like when we was like how we was raised, like we started off listening to like for me, for instance, like it was different. I started off 3 years old. My favorite artist was only 5.
Mm-hmm.
So off rip, it's already like we were all over the place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And over time, once I got older, and you playing, I'm around you most of the time, so I'm listening to your music. So I'm listening to like if you playing Wayne for the most part, like every day. Mm-hmm. Everybody I'm listening to Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put me on to the Joker, I'll never forget that.
Oh, man.
That's when I put your mom on to the Joker.
I forgot about that.
That. I can remember all that, the whole LimeWire phase. I can remember like that whole phase.
I don't, your memories gotta be way better than mine because you the only person I know that's got memories from like young like that. Like all that, like,
bro,
I don't have memories like that.
I remember when all the space was literally on that computer was from LimeWire and My Save Pictures. Gilbert Arenas, Baron Davis, Monte Ellis, Kobe, Chauncey Billups. Like we just had nothing but like typical like kids shit. Just kids shit. Like it wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying?
That is crazy, yeah. I forgot how much you used to play with Gilbert.
I remember.
Baron. Yeah, well, for some reason we just had like wallpapers of like basketball players, just cause.
Because we was just like we was real hell bent on like basketball. Like we was like even though like that was probably the dumbest, but like one of the most kids thing. Like we was so hell bent, like nigga, we're going to the league. Yeah. Niggas was putting in no work. Where we going? You know why? Because I got this Allen Iverson basketball. We got these shoes. We got these Kobe shoes. I'm finna tie my fingers like I'm Kobe. We finna go to the league.
Yeah.
Like
we gotta go.
And we used to think because we outside from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Like we finna go.
We finna go.
We didn't do no work.
No. We just been playing one-on-one.
We just played one-on-one and ran 4-on-4s like with the white boys in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but because we was waxing
the white boys, because we doing bricker, like we really finna like go to the league. Like,
yeah,
bro. That was crazy.
The best in the neighborhood.
Like when I tell you, we had hoop dreams. Like we were like, bro, we're going. We didn't know how. We just thought it was just.
Didn't do no work with the left.
We didn't work on our left till I don't know when I started working.
I don't know. I probably didn't.
Bro, I didn't work on my left hand till like for real.
Until I actually was on a team.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, I probably.
Yeah, that's when because then they was like, you gonna have to play point guard. I was like, okay, now I gotta work. I was probably like 16. I haven't told
can't just go right every time.
Since I was like 12. But the thing is, when I first got in that little church league, when I was like 12, I was going crazy. I don't care what nobody said. I don't give a damn if nobody said.
Wait, which time?
My first and only year in church league, and I retired after that year because there was no reason for me to play. Them niggas was too trash. And my dad was like, yeah, you not even like, you not that good, but you definitely better than these scrubs. Like, we gonna have to take you somewhere else. That nigga took me to College Park. I was like, yeah, I need to work.
Oh yeah, I do remember
this nigga
that.
took me to College Park.
I remember that.
And I'm not talking about this is not no like, oh, we finna go see like, oh nigga, you finna play now, like break scrimmages going on, like niggas going full speed, like, oh yeah, this what you wanted, like, and I'm like, bro, where do I go? Like, I don't know, find your way, like that's literally what he told me. I just had to find my way. I had to jump in some shit, bro. And they expect you to just know what the hell you supposed to do. And bro, these not like they really basic drills, but to me, I didn't know what the hell. I didn't know what was going on.
Dang, I done lost the lead. Yeah, but no, we really thought that we was gonna get it, and just super optimistic for no reason.
Cause Daddy wanted me to play football so bad, and initially I did. I really did want to play football. Yeah. After a while, I realized like I don't fuck with that hitting shit, bro. I'm straight.
No, I knew that. I wasn't even gonna try. I was really,
because I really did want to do it, but I was like, bro, everybody's bigger than me, bro. Like, this shit is not fun.
That contact was just not fun.
Only time I used to hit folks when I got mad. And that didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I remember you
take a lot.
I remember.
I used to act like Coach Mel had to yell at me and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot. Then, now I want to play good. Like, I mean, I had a decent game. Like, I was good for my position or whatever, but I was just like, man.
Physical like that.
I was just like, man, I ain't as physical as everybody. Like, these niggas really trying to, like, and I'm not that big, and the running back was always so having big. So I was just straight on that shit.
I wanted to like that either. Like my daddy wanted me to wrestle so bad. He would always be like, bruh, yo, because he was just always like, for everybody that's your size, they're not gonna be as strong as you. Because daddy had us weightlifting and doing push-ups so early. So daddy was like, I promise you, nobody is gonna be in your weight class.
He probably was right on that.
I mean, I figured he was. I don't want to be physical like that. I did not want to be like physical like that. I just didn't want that. Like now, I feel like it'd be cool, but I just did not picture myself in no tights.
It was just with football. Like I just couldn't. It was. I just knew I wasn't built for it. I'm not built for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be really prepared, mentally prepared every day for that. I wasn't gonna go out there fucking around bullshit. Because it was some days niggas like, we had to do that damn. You didn't know about doing drills like Oklahoma. Shit like
yeah, football drills awesome.
Where you gotta lay down. And this nigga, like, whoever get up first, like, you better hit the shit out of this nigga, bro. And if you get up a step too late, but I hated it. I hated that. Because I wasn't like, I hit you, but I'm not feeling like them niggas was like, you know what I'm saying? And they was already bigger than me, so they was flying through that motherfucker.
I never had to do that, but I heard that drill was to make people like not scared.
Nah, that's literally what it was. That shit didn't really help me though.
I was like, say that.
I was still scared as hell. I'm like, bro, like,
that ain't gonna do it.
I'm like, bro, I would tackle him, bro. Like, god damn, bro. Real, I used to always like, man, y'all asking for something. Like, why? I be going like, man, they ain't gonna.
Come on, of course.
Cause I'm like, bro, like, y'all ain't gonna throw the ball. Like, I want to get an interception.
Oh yeah, cause you was a corner. So you was trying to get that excited.
I got one pick.
Which is rare because in the league they barely throw.
I had one pick my whole career, and I had one touchdown.
God dang. Okay, that let you make everything now.
But yeah, I had to catch one.
I forgot about him. I didn't think he was using them like that.
I've been trying. Robinson.
His form so fast. I know I done shot more threes than I done made with him. Ooh.
But nah, you right though. Like, I don't know my memory. I gotta remember like a lot of shit. Random shit.
You remember a lot of stuff when you were younger than I do. Like I don't have a lot of like memories of me being like young and 5 and 6 and still like, oh yeah, I was doing this. I don't know what I was doing at 5 and 6. I don't know what I was doing.
I remember when we had that birthday party or whatever that was for me. We had it on the back porch.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You was young for that. I remember because mom still made me a cake with no icing. And I was like, cool.
It's a lot of stuff. Like I remember when Bryce and Jamon met for the first time and they got to fight. Like it's a lot of
what?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Nigga Mondo, they had beef with that nigga like that, bro. It was when we was younger though. He was like, I was like, hey, y'all just like a lame man cousins. Like, damn, bro, you still fucking nigga. Like they did not fuck with each other for a long time.
I did not know that. I did not know they ever
But
even
it
met.
used to be funny though. Like I got so many like, dang, bro, it made me miss Bryce, bro. Like me and Bryce used to be the boys.
I was gonna say I didn't even heard Bryce's name.
Me and Bryce used to be the thugs.
Let's go.
He be hitting me up. He be trying to go paintball and stuff. But I be having bro.
How old is he now?
Right, me and Bryce ain't.
What is he doing?
He just like a year.
What are you doing?
He what's her engineer? I think he's engineer. That's all he doing. So he got some stuff on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I gotta type things.
Yeah. Oh, too early. Yeah. Come back.
But
I didn't get
it used
enough
to be
out of
fun.
him.
Me and him at the Boys and Girls Club. Only thing about Bryson when he was younger, bro, he used to always just think he was just so tough. Like, man, can't nobody touch me, bro.
He thought he was fired everything.
Yeah, he thought he was fired everything.
He thought he was fired everything, bro. You could not tell him he wasn't good at everything.
And he was like a sore loser, nigga. I remember
Oh,
we used
yeah.
to go to his house, nigga, and I used to beat this nigga here. He had the game on, so right before I beat him.
He gotta
And
remind you
then
that
laugh.
he is.
And then laugh like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. Like, Bryce was bad when he was young. He was bad at nigga, but he was like fun, man. Like, it was just fun, bro. Because he did get in trouble,
I'm supposed
bro.
to foul.
Cash.
Okay.
He's not funny. He's not.
Overtime. Look at Duncan. He knows.
Oh,
He might win it.
If you better win. You better go for the win.
Nah.
If you tired, I'm not winning to go to Yeah.
We don't know yet. We don't know who to play the game just yet.
Oh wow, taking the charge
yeah?
for no reason. It's not there.
Oh! Trash! Oh!
No.
So many chances. At first I thought it was made for me when I saw Duncan had it. I was like, this must be meant for me to win. Dang.
That was too much.
I would go dark mode, till it come out when the sun set. He slumped off a narco, going in pockets and run his shit. Oh, yeah. One new whip, need me an ash then. Go to the show, get the bag. You niggas is pups like Ashley. Hold on, she look like she still a child.